In this video, I will tell you about the withdrawal of US troops from Afghanistan. As the last US troops depart Afghanistan's largest air base, a complete withdrawal is on the way. A US defense source informed international media on July 2 that all US and NATO soldiers had departed Afghanistan's largest air base, indicating that the country's two-decade-long conflict would soon be over. The mountainous country's lengthy battle against the Taliban and their al-Qaida allies was battled with airstrikes and resupply flights from the airport, and Bagram Air Base functioned as the cornerstone for US operations there. All coalition forces are off Bagram, the officer added, without detailing when the final foreign troops departed the facility, about 50 kilometers north of Kabul. He did not indicate when the base will be officially handed over to Afghan troops, but Ministry of Defense spokesman Rahul Mckenzie said the government was fully prepared to take control. The US military and NATO are nearing the end of their engagement in Afghanistan, with an undisclosed number of remaining troops expected to return by September 11. In the last 2 months, the Taliban had launched a ruthless assault across Afghanistan, capturing dozens of districts, while Afghan security forces have mostly secured their authority in the country's major metropolitan centers. The capacity of Afghan troops to maintain control of Bagram airfield will almost certainly be critical to preserving security in Kabul and applying pressure on the Taliban. According to Australia-based Afghanistan specialist Mckenzie, the withdrawal of Western soldiers from Bagram base symbolizes that Afghanistan is alone, abandoned, and left to defend itself against the Taliban's attack. Now that they have returned home, Americans and partner soldiers will be able to watch from abroad what they have worked so hard to construct over the last 2 decades burn down, knowing that the Afghan men and women with whom they fought risk losing everything. According to reports in the media, the Pentagon plans to keep roughly 600 US troops in Afghanistan to protect the huge US embassy facility in Kabul. The departure of foreign soldiers, according to Bagram residents, would only worsen security. The situation is already chaotic, there is a lot of insecurity, and the government lacks sufficient weaponry and equipment. Madiullah, who runs a shoe shop in Bagram Bazaar, told international media. The situation has deteriorated since they began the retreat. Without employment, there is no business, remarked bicycle mechanic Faisal Karim. Hundreds of thousands of US and NATO military men and contractors have visited the mini-city throughout the years. It used to have swimming pools, theaters, and spas, as well as a beachfront with fast food restaurants including Burger King and Pizza Hut. There was also a jail on the facility that housed thousands of prisoners. During the Cold War in the 1950s, the United States built Bagram for its Afghan partner as a barrier against the Soviet Union in the north. Incidentally, it served as a command center for the Soviet invasion of the nation in 1979, and the Red Army enlarged it substantially throughout its almost decade-long rule. When Moscow withdrew, Bagram became a focal point in the escalating civil conflict, with the Taliban controlling one end of the 3 kilometers runway and the opposition Northern Alliance the other. In recent months, Bagram has been subjected to rocket barrages claimed by the extremist Islamic State, raising worries that militants are already targeting the facility for future strikes. As of May 2021, there were around 9,500 foreign forces in Afghanistan, with the United States providing the biggest number of 2,500 troops. So far, Germany and Italy have already confirmed the complete departure of their battalions. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more videos, hit the subscribe button. And if you have something to say, please leave a comment.